Well, that's the interesting one, is there is way more powerful energy behind us than we realize. It almost feels like it's been so long since we felt, this might sound crazy, since we felt our guides or we felt our spiritual team behind us. And they're there. They're more powerful than ever, and they're actually much more powerful to access. So I'm getting that, number one, I'm getting this on every day, take just a minute, 2 minutes, whatever it is for you, to really tap into God and to tap into what spiritual team do I have in my life? Where's the energy really going? This is only following energy right now that's exciting. There's going to be another world, of course, I'm sure you know, that's continuing to take people down. It's almost like I don't know why they showed me, but it's kind of the opposite of, like, if we were to think of like the dark as like cockroaches, and how we might have roach motels and we just watch the dark go in there and we laugh, ha ha ha. Well, the dark has like light motels, and they just keep laughing and watching the light workers go into these little like light motels, and then the dark does their thing with them. So, this is definitely an important time, because this is about finding, and really fine-tuning, like, where the people, the environments you're in, and everything, where you're not getting caught up into this. And it's going to be really difficult. I'm feeling more on a human level than it's funny, because, like, I'm tapping in, my guides are saying, like, it's easy because they're able to see everything a lot easier. And, it's hard, though, because we can really be connected to people or situations or environments where no matter how much we have our love, we have to know how to use our love, and it's really difficult. I don't know why they're showing me, and this is a very, I'm going to say it just because they're like, okay. There's at points where if the dog's suffering, you have to put the dog down in life, right? And that's love. Well, there's times in life we don't need to put people down, but we need to, make sure that we're not giving our heart away or giving our energy away where we know it's just not the best for us in our life. So boundaries are going to be really important right now, but also it's not so much focusing on what you have to let go of, it's more focusing on where you're going, because I almost feel like it's like last-ditch efforts by energy trying to grab us while we're going in the right direction this week. Like, I'm going in the right direction, this is feeling good, and then boom, here's this old energy kind of like creeping out of the fucking dark, like, oh, hey, and then that's where it fills your heart space, like, oh, I feel bad, let me do this, or, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm going to go help them one more time, I'm going to go help this situation one more, it's like that one more time can be the time that you get swooped into the wrong the light motel for the roaches, right? So it's like, you flip it around. And having a good team around you is going to call you out. So the best people that you can have around you is going to call you out. Like, I don't think that's good for you. I don't think that this is a good thing for you. I don't think, right? Like, it's good to let people know. You don't want to be hiding in the shadows with what you're doing right now. And it's not because of privacy, it's more because of protection. Like, right? And also it's a good way of confirmation of knowing who is your spirit team in your life around you and how your spirit team comes through. But it's also at the same time to protect you, because you don't want to get caught up into this bad place and getting, like, help, right? Like, I'm going to help this person one last time. That'd be like if my crazy ex-girlfriend from like 19 years ago, who I've tried to help many times in my life, I think the last time was 2016, I helped her, and they're showing me, and I got her a cell phone, and then the next thing I knew, it was like the DA was calling me, and I'm like, what? And yeah, she's involved in this crazy drug case, and you're the owner of the phone. And it's just like, I was just trying to help her, and she had a baby in jail. I was like, what? So it's like, this is just like where it's really easy while your energy's really rising high this week. And I want that to be the main thing, because that's what I'm being told too, is that's the main thing to focus on. But knowing that this is going to be a week where there's going to be all these arms and hands like, oh, hold on, I don't want you to go in that good energy. And that's really like where your heart space, let me help. Like, it's like, oh. No, we have to know where the boundaries are. And we have to know where, like, where are you just continuing, like, I have to do this too. That's, okay, this one's coming in strong. Where are you saying, I have to help this situation? When you don't. There's areas that you do not need to help. There's bigger areas to help right now that are actually going to fuel you, be supportive of you, and be on the same page with you. That's where to put the energy right now. Like, not getting lost in, oh my God, I have to. I'm still connected in this way. We're still twin flames, but we're not together. It's like, shut up. Like this is where the good is really ramping forward right now, and you don't want to get stuck on the side of the road. There's no call box. Once you enter into the light motel, no, you can get trapped there. You don't want to be put into spells, and honestly, and besides getting confirmation of who your spirit team is around you in your life, but also getting confirmation on you and knowing you're on the right place, and knowing that the universe is really supporting us in this beautiful new direction, it's confirmation of just like you knowing how to own your worth and own where you're going and own this powerful energy. And I don't know, this is what I'm saying, and I'm kind of like channeling it to my guides, like getting a message up to spirit for the collective. Like, yeah, I want to like be reciprocal and like accept the gifts that you give me, but I also want to give you the gift back that I'm going to own it and nurture and take care of myself and take care of this good energy. And I'm not going to give my energy away to energy that's trying to take me back down that path. And that's what's hard is, no matter how much love that you have, that doesn't mean you have to show up and help. You don't have to go and do things. You don't need to go and pull yourself into really bad situations. And this is a week to really pay attention to the arms that are going to come out. Like, I need help. Just give me one more chance, one more help. Can you just do that one last thing for me? It's like, can you just cut yourself away and just be like, okay, well, I'm not going to live with that fucking DVD player anymore, or I'm not going to live with that anymore, or, it's like, it's safer and it's better to get out of those situations where you're stuck in these things and attaching to things that are not of the good anymore in your life. Even if that person has it, or this is where if you've made some cuts in your life, you just stay with the cut, right? You don't go back to it. You don't go, well, I got to go back one more time to get this thing. It's just like, fucking whatever. Figure it out in the new story. You could live without it, with all the weird hands that come with it, like zombies out of the ground. So I think that that's going to be, and there's no judgment, right? It's just like understanding there's just, and they might be a light worker, and they might be, it's just like, but together you two, or together you in that job, or together you in that environment are not. So it's all love anyway. It's about universal love. This is a test of understanding universal love, meaning you don't have to go in, and you don't have to go in there and help somebody to not still have universal love for them. I mean, like, I think that's where the problem is. People are getting distracted and caught up in places they don't need to help, and giving energy away that they don't need to. And that's going to be the main part of this message this week. And you know what? But it's all to show you how good the road is, and knowing the right team and knowing the right energy. And I'm getting this too. Anybody demanding that you get there, I need to talk to you. I need to get your attention. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Just, it's all got to feel natural right now. And no anybody trying to force anything on you, or anybody trying to come at you in a different way. That's another sign that it's not the right road, right? Because things come together naturally right now and beautifully instead of forced. So I appreciate you all. It's going to be